Call to order and recording of members present and absent.
Slater here, McDermott,
Here.
Hanson,
Here.
Kane,
Here.
and Parker's absent.
Item number 2, special meeting compliance statement read.
I, the undersigned clerk of the Board of Education of Alva, Oklahoma, School District Number 1, Woods County, certify that the notice of the date, time, and place of the special meeting was given at least 48 hours prior to this meeting to the Woods County clerk, was mailed and delivered to all those who have made written requests, and paid the request fee for the notice of special meetings. I also certify that at least 48 hours prior to this special meeting, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays, notice of the date, time, place, and agenda of this meeting was posted in prominent public view at the location of the meeting.
Item number 3, items of current business. 3.1, discussion with possible board action, vote to authorize the school district's attorney, in consultation with the superintendent of schools, to initiate legal action against the Oklahoma State Board of Education, otherwise known as the board, to address the equalization of funding as set forth in the board's resolution approved at the board's special meeting on March 25th, 2021.
So this item was tabled at our regular meeting in April regarding this state board's resolution and our potential lawsuit. And so I want to give you some information. You had asked at our last meeting, could we opt out of the lawsuit at any time? And after speaking with our school attorney, we are able to opt out at any time. The lawsuit has not been filed, but is expected to be filed a week from this Friday. Currently, right now, there are 87 school districts out of the 121 that RFR represents. That doesn't include any other districts that have other legal representation that will be included in this lawsuit. The board asked regarding if the lawsuit is filed, would that stop payment? And it actually, what will happen is this lawsuit's a little bit different from your Oklahoma City and Tulsa public school lawsuits. Those are going to take place in district court, and this one will go to the Supreme Court. So it is anticipated that there will be a finding sooner than the others, and so it would put a stop to any kind of claims or holding of money beginning July 1. Lastly, it was asked about Oklahoma City Public Schools in Tulsa, and those are separate lawsuits related, the same topic, but not as a part of this group that is representing some of the smaller districts. Are there any questions, other questions that you might have regarding this?
I do, Mr. Argo. Cost.
Okay. The cost will be, it's anticipated what they're going to do is bill per ADA, which is your average daily attendance. It's anticipated that once all the school districts are a part of this lawsuit that they believe will join, it will be approximately $1 a student.
Okay.
Okay, so our ADA currently sits at roughly $1,030.
Okay.
Okay, so we would look at $1,030 for our cost.
Okay. Thank you.
Currently, Mr. Argo, are children that go to EPIC, are they receiving any state money to assist with their tuition?
Yes.
And what difference? I mean, I know it's coming out of this, is it coming out of two different pools?
So, in essence, it could be. If the Board of Education action takes place July 1, local ad valorem that was voted on by our local patrons to support our district could be used for students that attended a virtual charter school. So that would come out of our building fund and then potentially our state aid fund. So that is the basis of the lawsuit, is that our voters never voted for that money to be used in that manner.
So they could get more than what they're getting now, right?
Correct.
That's the issue.
Correct. And what you have to keep in mind is So any type of state aid reduction, which is what would happen if we lost these mill levies, the state would have to pick up that to the rest of the schools that lost it. Well, we all know we're going to be dividing up the pie even smaller. And we've seen state aid reductions this year already prior to this. We anticipate if it passes and if it goes through, we'll see another reduction in state aid. You can't continually divide up that pie and spread it out to even more.
Any more discussion? Entertain a motion.
Make a motion that we authorize our legal counsel to join the lawsuit as referenced.
Second.
Kane,
Yes.
Hanson,
Yes.
McDermott,
Yes.
Slater. Yes.
3.2, discussion with possible board action, vote to approve an offer of employment to applicant number 1 as a certified teacher and Alva High School head girls basketball coach for the 2021-22 school year.
Let me start first by thanking Mr. Smith, Mr. Feely, and Mrs. Slater for their help through the interview process. It was a lengthy process. It's always a time-consuming process, but I appreciate their help. It's great to have people sit beside you that have a passion for our students, and specifically this Ladybug program. And so I appreciate their time and effort. Well, I'm excited tonight. I wish I didn't have the mask so you could see me smiling, because Alva's very fortunate to bring to the board tonight Chris Gore to be our next girls basketball coach. Coach Gore, I think, symbolizes what excellence is, and that's what we are as Gold Bugs. Her head coaching career has been nothing but success. 14 years as a head coach and 8 of those in state tournaments. 29 years in education. Not only has she been excellent on the court and with her other track and cross country, a great background in mentoring students. She is a certified language arts teacher and will step in great fashion here at the high school. And so we are excited to have her and her family. Kevin, her husband, gave her son and Grace, and just thank them and thank her for giving us this opportunity. We couldn't be happier to have her. And with all that said, I would recommend to the board that we employ Chris Gore as our Alva head girls basketball coach and certified teacher for the 21-22 school year.
I would make the motion. We hire Chris Gore as the Alva High School girls basketball coach for 2021 as well as certified teacher.
Second.
Slater? Yes. McDermott?
Yes.
Hanson?
Yes.
Kane?
Yes. Congratulations.
Welcome.
Thank you.
No speeches involved.
We'll make Grace make it a speech. Not again, Grace.
Well, I'm very, very excited. I've known a lot about as a Northwest Oklahoma person that grew up, at Lomega, played at Southwestern. We had many great battles with the Northwestern Lady Rangers back in the day. I coached at Canton. I coached at Leedy. I've been at Woodward the last 2 years. I'm very, very familiar with Alva. I got online and did a little bit of research, though, 21 state tournament appearances for your girls basketball program. I think 6 state championships. Is that right? I wasn't for sure. There was a little asterisk by a couple of them. I wasn't for sure. The 1923 and the 1924 kind of threw me for a loop. But, just super, super successful. There's a reason why that is what it is and has remained constant for you guys. So I'm excited to be a part of that, to bring to the table experience, but also just energy, ready to hit the ground running. I can't wait. Very excited that my family is on board and supportive, and my daughter Grace is a freshman this year, so she'll be joining me up here, and we can't wait. I've known Coach Feely for a very long time. I have tremendous amount of respect for him and his knowledge and who he is and where he comes from. And so when he and I spent a pretty good amount of time visiting, I felt very comfortable and very confident in the things he was telling me. And then I also polled a few other people that I knew from Alva, and so it's a great community, it's a great school. I've been very impressed by Mr. Argo, and just all the things, Mr. Smith, the people that were on the selection committee, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I'm looking forward to it, very excited.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Certainly.
Good to be here.
Okay. Item number 4. Guess we'll adjourn this meeting. Do I hear a motion to
We
adjourn?
can't adjourn Larry's mouth. Go ahead, Shay.
Second. Slater.
Yes.
McDermott.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes.
Kane.
Yes.